What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we have to go through absolutely everything that was added with the v40.20 update. However, keep in mind some things are currently encrypted, such as the upcoming WWE collaboration, so we're most likely going to be doing a double upload later today. We have a lot of stuff to actually go through here because we've got a new Lego pass, we also got a new music pass, and if you're someone who likes the Lady Windfrost skin right here, we got some good news. The ears variant that was kind of added in the teasers and on the key art and some of the loading screens and stuff has officially been added. So if you're someone who wanted to go ahead and use those ears on Lady Windfrost, that's something that's now available for you, and you can go ahead and mix and match with. You can even use like the headpiece right here with the longer ears out there. So that's a little bit of an added bonus I thought I'd quickly mention. Now let's get out right out of the way early on. Let's go ahead and show you the new Lego Pass, all 4 pages. So these are the Lego rewards you can get. And of course, I'm not going to spend too much time going through them all. But that's page 1. Page 2, we have these. Oh, okay, I didn't know what that was. We got a giant build right there. Page 3, we got ourselves some more stuff. We got a llama longboat. Got the Luft llama loot lot. Got some other things here, some loading screens and stuff like that. We also got ourselves this Katie Ratical skin right here. There's the front and back design. A lot of people are somewhat disappointed on Twitter, at least right now, because they were expecting a very Ninjago themed pass, and then out of nowhere it's we get this rat skin. So feel free to leave your comments down below what you think about it. And another thing to mention is that this pass lasts for 5 months. It lasts until September. For the music pass, we got ourselves Laffy right here. You can see what she looks like front and back design and all that stuff. And then, of course, we have multiple pages. So here's page 2. Here's page 3. And here's page 4. And I know I didn't really click on every single individual item because we're going to go through it all in the locker anyways. It's just the Lego Pass, I didn't have those in the actual setup. But I thought I'd quickly showcase these to you guys. And with that out of the way, let's go over to the item shop and show you absolutely everything added in this new update. Starting off with the triple thread skins, we got Somerset right here. Front and back design, and it looks like she's got it looks like the skins have a shine. Yeah, you can kind of see the glow on the left shoulder there and stuff. We also have the helmet on variant right here. Next up, we got ourselves triple threat Reddish, which also has kind of the glow going on, or the shininess of the actual outfit. And then with the helmet on, you can see what it looks like right there. All the hair kind of goes to the back in a ponytail. For the third skin, we got Moxie, which keep in mind, these are Icon Series creators, and these should be releasing in the item shop, I think, tomorrow night, if I remember correctly. That's what she looks like, and then with the helmet on version, that's what she looks like right there. The sprays also haven't been added for them as of yet, which is a little weird. But after that, we got ourselves the Dueling Dragons Jackie skin. And while we go ahead and kind of rotate this one around, I'm going to plug in a controller just to make the viewing experience a little bit better for you guys instead of this scuffed rotation I'm doing. But it's interesting to see a skin that once was given to us through free Rocket Racing Quest getting a reskin with colored hair and everything else going on with it. It still has kind of got a racing theme to it, but it's kind of ironic that gets added as Rocket Racing kind of starts getting canned from the game. We got a new Jess skin with the description of never mess with an Outlander. Now this could be in the item shop, however, at least as of right now, it appears to only be a NPC on the Battle Royale Island. We got, of course, the Laffy skin right here. And of course, like I said, we'll go ahead and do a little bit more in-depth of a view while we're in the locker. So here's the Golden Era Laffy skin as well. And once again, I apologize if I'm saying her name incorrectly. And then we also got the reactive off variant right here. Now, I'm not for sure if I'm able to actually show you guys the reactivity in the locker, if it's going to be stuck on just this version right here, but I guess we'll wait a moment. We'll give it 5 seconds, see, oh, actually, we do get to see the reactivity, so there it is right there. I'm not for sure how it's reactive. Does it actually, it doesn't say, so I can't really tell you how reactive that is, but of course it is a new skin. We got the Lover Girl Laffy skin right here as well, though. Oh, wait, does that... Okay, it reset it as if it had variants or something. That's a little confusing. We got the Katie Radical skin that we just mentioned as well, and we'll show the Lego variants at the very end of the video for those curious about those. We got the Hell skin right here, which is a part of like the Norse mythology set bundle that they're releasing in the item shop soon. And honestly, this looks cool. I like the little like bone thing going on the left there. I don't know, just like the see-through, being able to see the bone in the arms, kind of cool. But you have the option from the eye mask on or off, depending on what you prefer. We got the Brunhild skin right here, which has a helmet on and off variant. So here's what it looks like normally. And then here's what it looks like with the helmet on. And then for the third one, we got ourselves Thor Odinson, which has actually been hotfixed to be Thor the Terrible. That will be in the item shop alongside those two other skins in a giant bundle. Has the option to have the cap on or off, so if you want to have that off, you can. And then it has sunglasses on or off as well. You can, of course, mix and match it so you can have the cap on, sunglasses off, depending on what you want to do. You got the Love Struck Faller Contrail right here, which does have a style, so you're able to select between purple or gold. After that, we got ourselves some new emotes. So here's the Triple the Threat emote right here, which does show that it is a third-person emote, or like a 3-player emote, which is pretty cool. Each player kind of gets a different set of pickaxes. We have ourselves, that was a little glitched. Okay, are these just, okay, there's just 2 versions of the characters there. Anyways, got the Reloading emote, where you kind of just get the little loading circle above your head while you're just kind of, you know, I guess you're reloading? I don't know. It looks full to me, but, you know, I could be wrong. We got the Tough Luck Icon series emote. Now, this one, of course, is going to be copyrighted, so I won't be able to actually let you guys listen to the audio. But, of course, it's for the Luffy collaboration, and this will be in the item shop bundle. We got ourselves the Lover Girl icon emote as well. Now, this is a dance emote, same with the other one, so anyone can kind of join in, even if they don't own it. But this is another one that I think will be in the item shop in the bundle. I could be wrong there, but I just know the other one is guaranteed. We got the 2 Valhalla 4-player, or I guess just kind of infinite player emote. You know, as many people as you want can join in, or at least 4, similar to some of the other emotes we've gotten in the game, like an Imagine Dragons one before. So that one's kind of cool to see. I think it's not traversal, though. So it's just a group emote. You would really think this one would be traversal. And then, of course, you know, you have those versions for emoticons. You got the Happy Happy May emoticon right here, which is animated. We got the Classy Space animated emoticon. We got ourselves the Jazz Hands animated emoticon. We got ourselves the Triggerfisher Alert, or not animated, but normal emoticon from Reload Ranked Quest. The Stay Elite emoticon. The Get Good emoticon. The Miso's Heart Eyes emoticon. The Save the World Mood animated emoticon. The okay, I don't know what either of these two are doing here. It looks like just glitched items. Got the Lofty Time loading screen. And just put us very far back. Okay. We got the Broadside Balloon Blitz loading screen. I have to keep going back and forth every time we get to these. Let me open up one, see if that helps out. We got this loading screen right here, which is the Dawn of the Shatter spawn. Got the Elite Stronghold loading screen. We got ourselves the Misos Drop loading screen, which is for the new Sidekick that got added this update. We got the Stand and Fight loading screen. We got ourselves the Save the World loading screen. We have ourselves the Into the Land of the Monsters loading screen. And then that's it for loading screens. Now, something to mention real quickly, I'll give you guys a little bit of some bonus things. One, if you have the Stand the Fight music pack, you'll be getting a remix jam track this update. And 2, this Sidekick, we're going to actually have to showcase at the end of the video, even after the Lego stuff, because I forgot to add it to the actual profile. Next up, though, we got the Summer Sets Axes. Now, sadly, for some reason, things like glitching, so I won't be able to actually showcase, you know, like swinging the pickaxes around, but we will kind of go all the way down there to see if by some miracle it magically fixes itself. I really don't think so. I don't know what's been going on recently, but the item shop just keeps breaking. Yeah, so I can't actually swing the pickaxes, but you can at least view them. So there's Somerset's axes, there's Reddish's knives, we have ourselves Moxie's shurikens, we have ourselves the Granite Grand, which of course is also like an instrument skin, the Grand Midnight one as well, which is an instrument skin, but you also have yourselves the Onyx Guild variant as well, which is like a galaxy variant that looks pretty cool, Grand Keanu, which also gets a Mosaic galactic variant, the Lanterna, or Lantera, microphone stand right here, which once again gets a galaxy theme. We got ourselves the lucky guitar. We got ourselves the silver mic, which has the option to turn this reactivity on or off. We have the famine in hunger pickaxe. Okay, now I kind of really want that skin, because this pickaxe, you got like the whole shield and the knife on it, and then you got the bear, which of course reminds me of like the Naughty Bear video game, if anyone remembers that. Got the Valkyrie axes, the Majon of Myth pickaxe, the reloaded 7 axe, which does have a variant, however it's not showing up in the shop for some reason. The Keytarcade axe right here. The Vibrant Dream aura. The Super Celestial aura. The Cinemagic aura. The Somerset's Latte spray. The Love Reddish spray. The Moxie's Cactus spray. The Loffy's Carousel spray. The Bunny L. The Piano Man. All right, my like muted desktop monitor was kind of blocking that. The Banana Phone, the Festival Legend, the Tough Triggerfish, the Jules the Fixer, Determined Daigo, Save the World Mark, Storm Chasers, new 7 Reloaded, which you'll actually get by getting a win in Reload, the 007 Aston Martin DB5 Wills, 007 Aston Martin DB5 Obsidian Gold Wills, the Apex Wills, which if you already owned these over in Rocket League, you've also gotten some new variants, the Super Somerset Spray. So if we go ahead and trigger it real quickly, you can kind of see the animation on the side of the gun. The Stay Reddish Spray, or wrap, not even spray, I realize I'm saying these wrong. You can see the animation on the side as well. The More Moxie Wrap, which also has a similar animation. Keep in mind, these are all elimination reactive, damage reactive, and animated. So a lot of reactivity going on. The Lofisque, or however you say that wrap, which has a lot of bunnies on it. The Horizoned wrap, which is animated and reactive. Now I'm shooting it right now. You can't really see like the animation. Sometimes that glitches. Can I get it to work? It works there. Okay, there we go. So you can kind of see maybe there's a reactivity on there somewhere. I'm not entirely for sure where the reactivity would be though. Hell's Domain. Now this one, as you can tell, is obviously reactive. It is just normal reactivity, so it doesn't appear like it has any like damage reactivity or anything. Valkyrie's Charge, which is elimination reactive, damage reactive, and normally reactive. But okay, I was about to say I can't see any reactivity on it, but there you go, you can see it right there. Thor's Wolf, which is elimination reactive and normally reactive, so you can see it right there. And then as you get eliminations, the actual like sigils over in the front light up. And then we can go all the way to the front for some more cosmetics that we kind of like skipped over early on. And then after that, we can show Lego and then grab the companion real quick for you guys. So for back blings, we got ourselves Somerset's cat kit. We got our, actually, I guess I'll wait for the actual emoticon. There you go. You can see like the face of the cat right there. We got Reddish's bear bag. We got Moxie's hoot holder, which is like an owl. We got these again, which you can actually kind of see on the back of your character. So I guess I'll go ahead and show those real quickly, since you get a little bit of a better look on how they actually view on when you're wearing it. Yeah, the Cosmic Clock back bling, which is music reactive and also has a golden version as well. We have the May back bling. We got the Lucky Guitar back bling, which is also an instrument skin and pickaxe. Got the Silver Mic back bling, once again instrument skin and pickaxe, and has the option to turn reactivity on or off. Got the FNCS Attacker back bling. We got the Hell Doll back bling right here, which has a variant to turn the reactivity on or off. It's elimination reactive, and the reactivity is kind of like in the eyes right there. She kind of like opens them as you get eliminations, I'm pretty sure. You can go ahead and wait to see it replay. Yep, there it is. But if you turn reactivity off, she'll just always have her eyes closed. We have the Valkyrian pack right here. Got ourselves the Thor's Plates back bling. looks to be elimination reactive. Yeah, so as you get eliminations, it's actually going to have more and more plates that actually appear on the back. So you can see that's 100 kg, or I guess not 100, 1,000, and then another 1,000. And then as you get another elimination, it will cap out at another 1,000. Now, I'm not for sure if there's any like special like glow or anything once you're at the maximum right there, but we can still wait a few seconds to see if it like just resets or something. All right, no, it just glows more. And then if you turn the reactivity off, it will always be maxed out. Next up, we got the Keytarcade, which you can see on the back of the character. They got the 007 Aston Martin DB5 with a lot of different variants for you to go ahead and pick and choose from. And then, of course, you got the real life decal. You got the Aston Martin DB5 decal, which also has different color options, which change the glow on the actual decal. Got the flames, got the lightning, got the solid gold version right there. I don't know why it spun so fast. Got stripes, got wings, and then let's real quickly show Lego versions. All right, here we are in Lego Fortnite. You can see the first one, which is, oh, hold on. It like glitched on me. Triple Threat Somerset in her Lego form. We got ourselves Triple Threat Reddish in her Lego form. After that, we got ourselves Moxie's Lego form. We have the Dueling Dragons Jackie Lego form. Jess in Lego Fortnite. After that, we got ourselves some more, so let's quickly go over here. So we got ourselves Luffy. We have Lover Girl Luffy. We have Katie Radical, which we did already kind of showcase earlier when we looked at the Lego Pass, but I'll show it again real quick. We have Hell. Bronhald. Thor Odinson, also known as Thor the Terrible when he releases in the item shop. And then that's it for all those skins. So let me grab the Sidekick real quick, and then we'll call it a day there. All right, here we are over in the game once again. So here's Miso. And then here's the unlocks, which is a loading screen, a reaction heart, which, you know, is Sakura themed. We got ourselves the Yoru variant. We have the Miso's Heart Eyes emoticon. The Umi variant. We got a banner icon. Got the Sakura variant right here. And then we got ourselves a Miso Swordplay emote. We also have scales right here with a few different variants. So here's the base coloring. We got blue, we got red, gray blue, and yellow. I don't know how this is. Okay, I kind of see the blue part of it. For accent, we got yellow, sunset, lime, and sky blue. For detail, we got purple, green, and blue. Why is it? Why we have so much focus on blue? For the eyes, we got blue, orange, green, or teal, and then we got dark blue, dark orange, green, or dark green and dark teal. For the unlockable rewards, we got ourselves an iron harness variant. Got the flame breath heart reaction. We have ourselves the molten style for the harness as well, and then the dragon roasted weenie emote, where you'll actually kind of like, I wonder if we like showcase her. Okay, maybe it doesn't want to show it fully, but it looks like an emote where you'll actually have a part in it as well, where you hold out like a weenie on an actual like stick, and then he'll just kind of burn it. That would be kind of cool to see. But yeah, hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. As a little bit of an added bonus, let me quickly go over here and showcase any new quests that we have available to actually showcase to you guys. So here's the new Save the World quest, where you'll be able to actually unlock yourselves, unlock Jess's cosmetics. So yeah, it looks like you'll be able to get the Jess skin by playing Save the World, but we have a lot of different bonuses here. Next up for rivalries, we have new stuff going on right here. I wonder, is there any new rivalry rewards later on? I don't think so. It just looks like the normal rivalry tiers, yeah. Weekly highlights is just the typical stuff. Path of the Voyager has nothing new as of right now. The ranked quest, I think we mentioned, are now available. Maybe not. Maybe it has to be at 9 in the morning that'll actually activate. Who knows? But a decent amount of change is actually going on there. So I hope champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until then, peace out.